The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
It was an unbelievable ride for the 2017 Carson-Newman women's soccer program, who achieved more than they might ever realized. Outscoring opponents 10-0 in 3 NCAA tournament games sent the Eagles to its third ever national semifinal, giving first-year head coach Simon Duffy and his team a trip to Kansas City, Missouri.
It's a dream come true. You know, it's over a week removed, but it still stings just the way it finished. But that doesn't take away at all from or tarnish in whatsoever in any way the journey we've been on. But to be at the Final Four for our players and for me, who's never been there before, has been it's just been a dream come true, really. And chatting to the coaching staff after the fact, it's something to look back on now in weeks to come when it really settles down. Players go back for Christmas break. It's definitely going to be something to where you can reflect on, you know, each player individually and the coaching staff, and then as a whole, as a team, we can just be immensely proud of the players.
It's a unique situation for a group of players who have spent the last 4 to 5 months together, both on and off the field. The longevity is something Coach Duffy has little experienced.
It went off the pitch and into the locker room and everything, and you could see the connection there. So no, it was a pretty special year and a pretty special group of players. You know, it's a lot to do with all the returners coming back, making a nice environment for the new players to come in, and welcoming environment, because we all had the same goal in mind. And I think now that they've got a taste of it, that, you know, we're going to want to go back there again next year.
The first full day in Kansas City gave the team an opportunity to pay it forward at a local elementary school, signing autographs, playing games, and emphasizing the importance of schoolwork.
It's just a wonderful thing, and I didn't realize how much of an impact it would have until I go around the different classrooms and see our players interacting with the kids. I think our players might be learning a thing or two as well. But no, it's amazing to see our players just be fully engrossed in it. I had 2 or 3 of the NCAA people pull me aside afterwards to say that our girls did an amazing job with the kids. They had, you know, 100 to 150 kids engaged, playing games, and you know, it's special. It really, really is, and our girls get a lot out of it as well. But I think it's something that we will continue to do here in the spring and going forward, is giving back, because I don't want us just to be known as soccer players and athletes or student athletes. I want us to be able to give back as little as we can. But it was just an amazing day with the girls. Our players had as much fun as the kids did.
Before the weekend's festivities, the NCAA hosted its annual Banquet at Children's Mercy Park, the home of MLS team Sporting KC, where players were treated to dinner and given a tour of the facility.
You know, we walked in, they had our pictures up on the jumbotrons on the pitch, and it's just outstanding. Once in a lifetime thing for these players, and it's something I'll never forget. We got to the coaching staff sit up on the podium there where they do the press conferences, so that, you know, it was a fun thing, and just glad that we were able to do something like that. But I think the girls really understood the occasion and how nice of a place it was when they stepped foot on it, you know. And then obviously the banquet, you were there, the food, and just the whole presentation was first class, you know. It was absolutely lovely.
Senior defender Helen Seed also hit the stage to answer a few questions for those in attendance.
The funniest thing your coach has said this year?
Well,
our coach is Irish, so it's not too funny.
It was evident how much Duffy's staff meant to him throughout the 2017 campaign. From a former player in Jules Harity to an experienced veteran in Wayne Harvey, all the way to goalkeeper coach Brian Walker.
Look, it's just amazing to be able to have, number one, have that many. I mean, you look at Wayne Harvey, he's been here for 11 years and he just brings something to this team. The girls absolutely adore him. He loves the girls, and he's got such a, I don't know, just a desire and a drive, and despite his age, I mean, he's as young as they come, you know, when it comes to, I don't know, he just seems to be very happy around here, and we're just very, very happy to have him. But no, he's been instrumental. But no, and then you've got Jules Harity. I mean, Jules Harity was a legend here, and she didn't need to do a whole lot to gain the respect of the players, which is an amazing thing, because respect is not, you can't just ask for it, it has to be earned. And what she's done here over the previous 2 years before now as a player, I mean, there's not many players who can say that they've even come close. And then you got Brian Walker as well. I mean, not only did he help with us, he was helping with the men's team as well with their goalkeepers. But I don't need to say a whole lot when you talk about how well Jackie Burns has done this year. You know, she's one of the finest goalkeepers in the country, and I think Brian is really, you know, he's worked with her as far as on the mental aspect of it, but just technique wise and everything else, just her mentality and soccer brain for the game is just, it's absolutely fantastic. And so just to have them around, yeah, I'm very, very lucky and blessed just to have them here.
Powered by goals from Magda Mazengo and Emily Futrell, the 2-1 victory over UC Colorado Springs sent Carson-Newman to the National Championship. They became the first women's team in the history of the South Atlantic Conference and Carson-Newman women's athletics history to make it to a championship game.
How do you feel about going to the National Championship?
I feel great, 100% just ready to smash. I'm so ecstatic.
Those are great answers. Gallons up!
Despite being edged by Central Missouri on penalty kicks in the national title match, the 2017 campaign for Carson-Newman topped nearly 15 team records.
We played some really, really good teams this year. I can't really remember a time where we didn't kind of go out and play like we should have played. And that, to me, especially as a new coach coming in for our players, they need to buy into it. So in fairness to them, I can't thank them enough for it, for trusting us, and because we were definitely expected to win it. So it's a lot of pressure on them and on us to go out and replicate what's been done here before the previous 2 seasons. So just to go as long as we did without a loss was just outstanding.
Instead of just a simple trip back to Mossy Creek, students, families, and friends alike made the return to Carson-Newman a special one.
That was special for the players, and I think 1 or 2 of the players maybe got wind of the email that went out and may have kind of went, oh, you know, why are they going to do that? And I just said, look, it's something they'd like to do. And that one person I saw beaming ear to ear once we turned around the corner and seen that many people. And stuff like that doesn't really hit home till you see it yourself. You see it with your own eyes, because you kind of can overthink things. And you know, when we pulled around the corner and have that many people there to welcome us home, it was special for the players, and I'm so delighted that they were able to do that for us. You know, a few coaches there as well with their players. So yeah, it meant a lot to me.
Simon Duffy's squad loses just 2 seniors as they look to make another national title run in 2018. For the Eagle Sports Network, I'm Tanner Swift.